I give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching this truth and sincerity. For your sisters out there, to your ribs out there, staying in order and learning in silence. So I seen this video. We've seen them quite frequently over the past 10 years of how there's chariots either visiting or attacking nuclear facilities and rockets alike. We've seen recently that allegedly these videos of military, what we see in videos is the military trying to shoot down these chariots. They are getting impatient. The Satan knows that he got but a little time, and that he knows that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is coming in the clouds. So what does he do? He creates a space for us. You know, I believe that the particle collider, a lot of people don't know what was the real purpose of it. A lot of people believe that it opens portals. Personally, me, I have no proof, but I feel as if that the particle collider is to smash atoms together in order to create a weapon to try to shoot at the chariots, or try to have an advantage to shoot a chariot down, because these are interdimensional things, right? Chariots. And they don't know how to fight these things. They can't shoot it with bullets, which are made of metal. They tried it. So I believe that the hydrogen collider, the particle collider, is to create a weapon. Like I said, I have no proof of it. That's just how I feel. It just makes sense to me. So we're seeing a lot of chariots visiting these sites, these war-filled areas. They was in the Ukraine before the war started. There's been chariots visiting, Israel. I've seen a lot of videos out there in many perspectives. So they're out there. The truth is out there. The Pentagon has a department where they study these AKA UFOs. They call them UFOs. Then they changed the name to aerial phenomena. Now they changed them into something else. I forgot what the new name is, but now they're saying that they go in water. They are going into space. They can go into many different things. I've seen videos of them. What appear to be one of them, they going inside the sun. They're not affected by weather, temperature, nothing like that, right? So I'm gonna show you this video real quick that I came across.
CBS News' Dave Carlin reports this accident is sparking uncertainty now for the future of space exploration.
You can see nothing but this thing flew up, right? You don't see a chariot, but when you look closely, you're gonna see what actually happened. You got in the background?
Nexus Falcon 9 rocket turned a test firing into a disastrous setback. The blast was at Cape Canaveral. The rocket was hauling an Israeli communication satellite. Facebook planned to use it to expand internet access into Africa.
See, no weapon formed against it shall prosper. Esau got no chance, man. That's like a caveman trying to fight a tank. It ain't gonna work. scattered throughout the earth, man. It's a death loop. It's a death sentence. Right. Psalms chapter 68, verse 17 says, "The chariots of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahweh is amongst them, as in Sinai, in the holy place." And it's more than thousands, man. If Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wanted, man, there'd be a chariot shoulder to shoulder on every country, man. And they're big. You know, the cartoons, they paint them as, you know, little short gray, man, and little vehicles the size of Honda Accords. Nah, man. These things are the size of skyscrapers. Right? And a lot of people are going to fall in fear from just seeing them. Disbelief, man. Everything that you've been told was a lie. And then by the time you realize it, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late by the time you realize, man, I got to get my life right. Or I got to find out what I got to do to get right. No, man. Your fate would have been sealed by that point. If it was, you know, how it was built. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. "Behold, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind." Right? Because in the scriptures, they are also portrayed as clouds. If you saw that movie, Nope, there was in that scene, in the movie, there was a chariot disguised as a cloud, man. The director is a Jake, I forgot his name. Jordan Peele, I'm not sure if that's his name, but so in that movie, they describe the chariots as a cloud, you know. But that movie was a little off, but it had a sprinkle of truth in it. I suggest you watch it and dissect it, and you know, just take it with a grain of salt. But it says, "For behold, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, and render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire," man. Because the first death was water, right? The time of Noah, he brought the flood. The second death is fire, these nuclear missiles. That's that lake of fire, because when a missile hits the ground, it spreads in a radius like a lake. You know, a lake has round edges. It's a round. So that's that lake. The fire hits, it spreads, it opens, and it just moves like water. But it's really fire. That's why it's called the lake of fire. Right? Verse 16. "For by fire and by his sword," right? A sword is a weapon. And his weapon are these missiles, man. And that's why these chariots are in different locations of the earth where there's war and there's war weapons, because it's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that's putting the hooks in these jaws of these nations to move according to his will. See, there is no free will. As we read in the book, I believe Ezekiel 37, for by fire and by sword will Yahweh Hashem Yahushai plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. Man, there's gonna be. That's why it talks about that. You know, who is this that cometh from Bosra with dyed garments? Man, it's gonna be blood everywhere. If you've seen a movie like Chainsaw Massacre, when he puts the chainsaw to work, you know, he's covered in blood. That's that metaphor. There's gonna be the slain of Yahweh will be many. Right? And he's coming with the clouds, man. These whirlwinds. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, right? This is chariots. Who's he? Is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And every eye shall see him, right? Because these things are huge. You can't miss it. Even the elderly with poor eyes will be able to see shit in the sky. Right? And every eye shall see him. You know, babies, old men, young men, prisoners. And they also which pierce him, right? Reincarnate in the flesh, the ones who was there in the cross will be there as well. And they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen, which means so be it. So there it is, man. There's no running from it. Prepare for slaughter. Prepare his children for slaughter, for the iniquities of their fathers. Right? With that, I'm going to say shalom.